Next up, I'm gonna show you how to solve the ALEKS problem, identify functional groups. So with this one, I have some simple rules. You're gonna focus on the elements or compounds that are sticking out. So in this case, so this first one, kind of like Br right here. And then you're gonna focus on what those elements are attached to. So I see that this Br is attached to a carbon. And then early on, while you're still getting the feel of functional groups, feel free to utilize either this table here, because I highlighted like an X on the most common ones that I saw in my organic chemistry class, or use the one from the textbook kind of as a guide. But let's start. So I look at the Br. And next, I usually like to draw a path to see what that Br is attached to, which I see is attached to a carbon, which I know that's usually just an R group. So I go over to my chart here and I kind of see what's relatable. So I see that Br is a halogen. And I can come right here to the alkyl halides where this is a halogen, where the X stands for halogen here. And I see that it's attached to an R group. So I would know that this first group right here is a alkyl halide, because it's a halogen attached onto a carbon. I'll look at the second group. I focus on what's sticking out, which is this NH2 and this oxygen. And from here, I kind of highlight what I see. So I had the double bonds right here attached onto this carbon, which is attached onto this nitrogen, which is attached onto another R group if you want to highlight that. And I look at what's similar when it comes to my compounds. So I focus on the second row, such as from my introduction, and I see that I have an NH2 with the double bond here to oxygen. So I'll classify this one, the second one, as amide. All right, next up, I go to the next group, and I notice that I'll, again, highlight kind of the element or molecule that's sticking out. I'll draw what it's attached to, so I kind of just highlight this bond here, and I see that it's single bonded to a carbon, so a R group for the most part, and I'll look at what compounds, so usually the top row where my single bonds are, where I have a R group or carbon attached onto OH, and I see that's right here with alcohol, so I'll just drag the alcohol right here. And then the last one, kind of the same trick. Again, I highlight the ones that are sticking out. I see that I have a double bonded oxygen, so it's going to focus right here on this second row. And so I'm going to highlight what I see in the functional group first. I see that I have it attached onto a carbon right here, have an OH, and I could probably put this out to this carbon. So the one that I see similar to this one is going to be carboxylic acid. So again, double bond OH, OH right here, attached onto a carbon right here in the center, attached onto like another carbon, or R group, or whatever you want to call them. And so I would label this last one as carboxylic acid. Again, as you're early on and you're going through your functional process, this is functional group process. Again, this is just a system that I like to use to solve these problems, to just highlight the functional group and then compare it to the chart. But as you build up to your first organic chemistry test, at least for my class, we wasn't allowed to use the functional group charts or really any kind of cheat sheets. So at some point, you're just going to have to keep practicing and commit the most common ones to memorization at some point. But again, if this helped you or your classmates, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.